Hello, this is Mr. Kinyanola, and I'm going to help you find x. So here we have two concentric circles. So concentric just means two circles that have the same center. So here is the invisible center for this circle, and here is the invisible center for the same circle. So they're centered onto each other. So that's what concentric means. So I'm going to help you guys figure out what x is. So let's focus. Let's take our highlighter and let's focus on this inner circle. And I'm going to just highlight this inner circle so we know, so we can focus on this one first. And let's highlight this angle right here. So in order to figure out what x is from this circle, this angle intersects on the outside of this circle. And if you guys remember, it's you take the far arc and subtract it from the near arc and divide it by 2 and set it equal to that angle. The thing is, we don't have the measure of this angle. So I'm going to call this y so that we have something to reference. So this is y degrees. So now, but we could figure out that y pretty easily. So if we take this highlighter and just focus on the outer circle, and if you guys notice, here's this angle right here. Look at that. So just focus on the neon, and if you guys notice that this angle right here for this neon circle, the outer circle, this angle right here is an inscribed angle. And we have the arc that this angle is eating or intercepting. It's that 96. So if you guys remember that inscribed angles are half the measure of the arc that it's eating, right? So we'll just take that, our calculator, if we know that this y is half the measure because it's inscribed, we'll take our 96 and we'll divide it by 2, and that's 48. So now we have what y is, which is 48 degrees. So now we have everything to go back to that inner circle and figure out what x is. So we have our lines that intersect on the outside of this circle. We have the angle measure. We have the arc, the far arc. We have the near arc. And so we'll just take that far arc. That's weird saying, huh? Far arc. So we'll take x and we'll subtract 32 from it. So far minus near, and we'll divide it by 2 and set it equal to the measure of this angle because it's on the outside of this circle right here, which is 48 degrees. And then we'll just solve it. So let's make this into a proportion. We'll set the invisible 1 under that 48, and we'll cross multiply. So 1 times all of this is all of this. X minus 32 is equal to 2 times 48, again, is 96. And then we'll add this 32. Opposite of subtraction is addition. So 32 on both sides. These cancel out. We'll take our calculator and we'll type in 96. Make sure you type in 96, not 97, plus 32, which is 128. So x equals 128 degrees. Okay. So one thing that may look a little funny, so this is that how can this arc be more than this arc right here? Well, here's the thing. We're measuring in degrees, not length. Yeah, the length of this, if we took a tape measure and measure this in centimeters or inches, yes, this would be longer than this. However, this arc takes up more of this circle, okay, than this arc takes up more than, or takes, this arc takes less of the 360 degrees of this circle, whereas this arc takes more of the 360 degrees of this circle. So yeah, don't be afraid that this is 120 degrees. So hope this helps. We found X, so X is 128 degrees, 128 degrees. Hope that helps. Have a great day.